stand tall cause I know I'm a winner. Knock me down, I'll just get up again. You've met your match, yeah, I'm no beginner. Pokemon, gotta get some more.
What is going on, folks? It is your boy King, owner of your King County Mails. We are back at it again for another draft analysis. We're doing something a little new this time. We have never done this before. I've never participated in a Gen 8 draft. So we are going to have a lot of fun with that. We are in the Soldew Association. We are in the Shield division. They separated it into two divisions, kind of by skill level or not ever playing Gen 8. So the Shield division is of those like-minded that haven't either played Gen 8 or aren't the best at draft, which, shit, I definitely put myself in. And then there's the Sword division, which has a lot of the returning players who play Gen 8 and some really good players. So this should be a lot of fun. I definitely, this whole draft, wanted to draft 2 Pokemon. If I could get away with drafting these 2 Pokemon, I would be so happy. Wouldn't care what else I got. If I get sniped, even if I go 0-8 in the season, I do not care if I get these 2 picks. And the first one I was actually lucky to get. We are going with your boy Dracovish. My first round pick, Dragon Water type. Helps out with 2 of our cores that we want to do. This thing is just mean nasty, dude. You can throw a Choice Scarf on it and just click Vicious Rends. It's got Sand Rush ability along with Strong Jaw, so you just pair Strong Jaw with Scarf, or you go like Banded with Sand Rush, and we're able to use Sand Rush too. We'll show you that Mon a little bit later. That's gonna set that up for us. But Dracovish is just a beast, man. This thing gets nice coverage moves too. It gets Iron Head. It gets Ice moves. So it should be a lot of fun. I've never used it competitively. I've only used it messing around with some friends, so I really hope that this thing can come in clutch for us and have some fun. Our next pick, I was debating on whether to go this next pick or this pick first, but I just couldn't let Dracovish go. And if I got sniped on the next one, I got sniped on the next one. But we went with our mascot, boy. We got Melmetal. Technically, we didn't even get Melmetal, actually. This other dude who I actually faced week 1 picked it up, and I was like, come on, bro, I need this so bad. What can I do to get this Mon? And he's like, you know what, it was a coin flip. Pick up Aegislash for me and we can trade. So I picked up Aegislash round 2 and we traded in Grace. So technically this is my second round pick. But your boy Melmetal, our mascot, is here. This thing I actually did play. I played competitive Sword and Shield doubles, but I never played any singles. So I actually played with this thing a lot in doubles. It was fun to set up Trick Room and just let this thing kind of go crazy. So hopefully we can kind of do the same thing. I'll show you some Mons later that we're going to use with it. But this thing is here to click some buttons and have some fun. So hopefully your boy Melmetal can do what he does best. I mean, I can run Assault Vest on this thing. Depending on the Pokemon, I could run, Bandit even sometimes. So we'll see what we can do with this thing and see if we can have some fun. But I'm so glad I got my first 2 round picks. We're going Dragon Steel. And then our next one, we're going Fairy. Dragon Steel Fairy Core. And we picked up Togekiss. From what I hear, dude, Togekiss is just the utility Mon of utility Mons. It gets so much shit to help your team out. It even gets, it's even good on its own. Just using, Moonblast, Air Slash type stuff. But it gets a lot of stuff. I think it gets like Wish. It gets Heal Bell, which heals status from all your Pokemon in your party. It gets Screens. It gets Tailwind. This thing just gets it all. So it also gets like Serene Grace stuff. So if I want to do something stupid and throw a Choice Scarf on it and see if we can just flinch a bunch. This thing is full of utility moves and going to be a lot of fun, I believe. I've never used Togekiss, so I'm excited to use it. Shout outs to Adam for helping me out with this draft, and Togekiss definitely was a good pickup. And like I said, you get your Dragon Steel Fairy Core, which is pretty nice. So Up next, we are getting Rillaboom. Rillaboom's there for quite a bit of things. Terrain, obviously. Another good thing is grass moves, honestly, for like Dracovish, because what stops a lot of Dracovish is water absorb mons and storm drain mons and stuff like that, and most of them that get it are double weak to grass. So the priority in Grassy Glide is kind of nice to just have set up that terrain. I mean, Rillaboom's just a really fun Pokemon. I never used it much when I played Sword and Shield, but it should be a lot of fun. Banded sets, you can do all sorts of stuff with it, so hopefully Rillaboom can be there to set the terrain and knock some waters out that we need to, and starting our Fire, Water, Grass core. So, up next, here's your sand setter for the Sand Rush Dracovish. We brought Tyranitar, and from what I hear too, Tyranitar is just a nasty beast in Sword and Shield. Build it really bulky, slap a weakness policy on that thing, and hit Rock Polish, and you can just sweep. So, Tyranitar should be a lot of fun setting up the sand. Maybe even doing some stuff of its own with some weakness policy sets, or maybe even some banded sets. See what we can do. I think the weakness policy is probably smartest, but we're just here to have fun. Like I said, I've never played this, so we're just here to try out some mons and honestly have some fun. And dude, T-Tar, I love T-Tar. That's my boy. T-Tar is a really cool Pokemon. I've always liked him since Gen 2. Thing looks sick, and it should just be some fun to use. So we'll see what Tyranitar can do for us. Then up next, we brought a Porygon for some of that bulk, annoying recovery. We got Trick Room Teleport. We get Teleport this gen. So it should be a lot of fun to set a Trick Room Teleport and see what Melmetal can do. I got another Pokemon that's kind of good in Trick Room too down the road. But yeah, I mean, Porygon 2 is just here for some bulk and kind of be annoying. Take some hits if we need them. Rock that Eviolite and do what Porygon does best, honestly. So hopefully it can be another good utility mon for us. Then up next, finishing off our Fire, Water, Grass core. I actually got 2 double type water types, but Dracovish, Rillaboom, Arcanine, kind of Fire, Water, Grass. Arcanine is pretty good in this gen, I hear too, from getting Will-O-Wisp to Toxic back. It's got Intimidate, which is nice. Extreme Speed, so even more priority is always nice. Arcanine should be a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, it can be kind of used as utility for Intimidate, Toxic. It can be used for any fire stuff I need, or even just some extreme speeds. So it should be a lot of fun. My 7th round pick, Arcanine. Your boy Doggo's here, and see what we can do. Up next, we needed a poison type. I was honestly going to go Drapion, because that's another one that I've never used. And then your boy Adam was like, oh, well, I didn't ban Quick Claw. So your boy Galarian Slowbro is about to be the fastest bro out here with his Quick Draw, Quick Claw, and see if we can have some fun. So mainly I just picked it up because I needed a poison type, but then figuring out that it can be my fast boy and flip a coin every time it wants to move. I mean, hey, we'll see if we can do some fun. I got some couple fun sets for this thing. It gets something that I never knew it got on the physical side, so you can kind of run this thing physical, you can run this thing special. Only move that I guess I'm sad that it doesn't get is that whatever its poison move is, the shell whatever move, but that's okay. You know, we'll make Fast Bro work, and for, you know, a poison type is really not that bad, so we're gonna have some fun with it and see what Glowbro can do. Hopefully he can put in some work for us. Then up next we got Claydol, which originally later on my pick was I was looking for a spinner and I went with something, but I realized this gets spin too, so I actually got a couple different spinners. This thing gets Trick Room Teleport as hella bulky too, so just kind of depends on what we want to use to set Melmetal up for success. Yeah, this thing is honestly just here for bulky. I needed a ground type. A spinner is always nice, so I have 2 of them now. I'll get to the one as my last pick, but yeah, Clay Doll is going to be a lot of fun. I've never really used it. I hear it's hella bulky. It gets some annoying stuff. And then, honestly, I mainly got it for a Trick Room teleporter. So, Clay Doll is going to be a good supporter role and put in some work for us. Then up next, that other water type I was talking about, we went with Araquanid. Araquanid can go hard in Trick Room as well. Throw a banded set on that bitch, and liquidations hurt so bad. They hurt so bad. So, also got webs on this thing, in case, like, I don't want to bring Scarf or Tyranitar. I can hopefully set up webs, and Dracovish can kind of still do what it wants to do. But yeah, Araquanid's here to put in some work. It's got really good special defense, too, so it's kind of bulky on that end. So, Araquanid's just here to be that spider and put in some work, you know what I'm saying? It should be a lot of fun. And then last but definitely not least, we went with Hitmonlee. This was originally supposed to be my spinner, but I figured out Clay Doll does. So I'll probably use this thing more as offensive with its Unburden and Rillaboom. Maybe, you know, pop that Unburden, get a Swords Dance off, and kind of sweep endgame. So Hitmonlee is here to kick some throats and hopefully put in some work. But this is our team for the Shield Division of the Soldew Association Gen 8. And I hope you guys like watching it. I hope you guys enjoyed the team. I can't wait to use it and have some fun. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch y'all week 1.